Modern luxury reaches a new level with the interior of the S-Class. The designers have created a feel-good ambience with lounge characteristics marked by elegance, high quality and spaciousness. Particular highlights include the dashboard with its new architecture, modern surface design and ergonomic display arrangement. The aim and ambition of the Mercedes-Benz interior designers was to harmonize digital and analog luxury in the vehicle interior. The S-Class has always been a place for comfortable travel and relaxed working. With the new generation, the interior has fully evolved into a third place, a refuge between home and workplace. Nearly all comfort-related dimensions of the S-Class have been improved in the front as well as the rear seats, with a generous amount of space. The desired harmony between digital and analog luxury results in a revolutionary interior design, including associations with interior architecture and yacht design elements. The sculptured look of the dashboard, center console and armrests appear to float above an expansive interior landscape. The systematic reduction in the number of controls underscores the minimalist appearance of the interior. A fine divide between the upper section of the dashboard and the large trim element structures the area and creates horizontal breadth. This interface is also where the active ambient lighting is located. In addition, potential for up to 5 screens, highlights include the large trim elements in the dashboard and in the rear. These flow around the passengers and are a systematic further development of the wraparound effect. One particularly attractive version of the trim is an open-pore wood veneer shot through with inlays of real aluminum that follow the contours. The Novum trim variant consists of a mixed metallic weave which accentuates the elegant, sporty styling. The seats invite the occupants to sit down and relax. The flowing, three-dimensional layer design theme gives an impression of airiness. Different finishes give the seats various characters. For example, the progressive diamond pattern of Nappa leather and exclusive Nappa leather provides a classical and expressive appearance. The seamless door handles are a completely new development. They are electrically extended when the driver approaches or when the outer surface of the door handle is touched. Keyless access is provided by Keyless Go. The S-Class is seen as a trendsetter in its segment. Together with its model variants, the luxury sedan is a point of reference and an example for the automobile industry. The new generation continues this tradition. The interplay between emotion and intelligence becomes tangible and awakens desire for the brand and for the S-Class itself. Innovation in combination with the latest technology and traditional craftsmanship make the vehicle unique. Thanks to precisely designed, highly detailed interior features and certain animated functions, the rear lights contribute to the high-quality features. They make the new S-Class unmistakable in both their day and night design. Seamless door handles and sophisticated wheel designs accentuate the side view. The dynamic appearance of the car is continued through the rear. Details such as the 2 visible exhaust tailpipes contribute to an unmistakable appearance that is typical of a Mercedes-Benz. They are accompanied by the surprising design of the trunklet in combination with the progressive 2-section rear lights. The chrome strip at the upper edge of the rear lights accentuates the width of the rear. With a short front overhang, a long wheelbase and a balanced rear overhang, the S-Class is designed as a classical sedan with perfect proportions. Other unmistakable exterior features include the stretched hood, upright front end with the mounted star, the long passenger cell, and the flowing C-pillar with its sculptured shoulder. The claim of the S-Class to high status is indicated by the excellent prestige measurement, in essence the distance from the front axle to the windshield. The wide track and flush-mounted wheels with modern designs give the vehicle a muscular look. The character lines have been greatly reduced along the sides. Cleverly contoured surfaces with a sculptured look create special light effects. At the same time, they embody the Mercedes-Benz design philosophy of sensual purity. Chrome elements stylishly positioned by the designers, in essence a decorative lower strip on the side sills, further embellish the S-Class and accentuate its length. The front section impresses with its luxurious radiator grille. The numerous sensors and cameras of the assistance systems are attractively and symmetrically integrated into the design and deliberately accentuated as high-tech elements. The headlamps characterize the front aspect of the car. They have the 3-point daytime driving light signature that is typical of the S-Class, but this is flatter and slightly smaller overall. When the new S-Class is launched, a 6-cylinder inline engine will be available, alongside a V8 engine with integrated starter generator and a 48-volt onboard electrical system. With the introduction of the integrated starter generator ISG in the S-Class powered by the M256 6-cylinder inline engine in 2017, the 48-volt onboard electrical system celebrated its world premiere. The ISG is responsible for hybrid functions such as EQ boost and energy recovery, while allowing fuel savings that were previously reserved for high-voltage hybrid technology. The systematically electrified 6-cylinder inline engine in the new Mercedes-Benz S500 4MATIC has an output of 429 horsepower and 384 pounds-foot of torque. The electrified V8 biturbo engine in the new Mercedes-Benz S580 has an output of 469 horsepower and 516 pounds-foot. Both variants are equipped with EQ boost, which provides a further 184 pounds-foot of torque as well as up to an additional 21 horsepower for short periods. Intelligent, forced induction that includes an electric booster compressor, as well as the integrated starter alternator, provide outstanding power delivery without turbo lag. In addition, the engine starts quickly and comfortably, making the start-stop function almost imperceptible to the driver. Systematic electrification dispenses with the need for a belt drive for ancillary components at the front of the engine, which reduces its overall length. The slim design is an inline engine, together with the physical separation of intake exhaust, creates space for a near-engine emission control system. The 48 volts on-board electrical system serves not only high-power consumers, such as the water pump and air conditioning compressor, but also the integrated starter generator, which also supplies energy to the battery by means of highly efficient energy recuperation. Intelligent bodyshell design and innovations in restraint systems reinforce the leading role of the S-Class when it comes to passive safety. The new aluminum hybrid bodyshell, with an aluminum content exceeding 50%, meets numerous requirements: a high level of crash safety, lower weight and a highly rigid bodyshell all ensure outstanding handling characteristics accompanied by excellent noise and vibration comfort. In 2019, in the experimental safety vehicle ESF 2019, Mercedes-Benz presented ideas that the company's safety specialists were working on. Within the ESF, more than 20 innovations were near-series developments, such as the rear airbag, which is now available as optional equipment in the S-Class. The frontal airbag for the rear seat deploys particularly gently thanks to its innovative construction using a tubular structure. During severe frontal collisions, the rear airbag can considerably reduce the impact on the heads and necks of seat belt wearing occupants on the outer rear seats. The S-Class has always been a place for comfortable travel and relaxed working. With the new generation, the interior has fully evolved into a third place, a refuge between the home and workplace. Nearly all comfort-related dimensions of the S-Class have been improved in the front as well as on the rear seats. The sense of space is accordingly generous. No other innovation in recent years has so radically changed the operation of a Mercedes-Benz as MBUX, Mercedes-Benz User Experience. The second generation of this learn-capable system is now debuting in the new S-Class. The vehicle interior is even more digital and intelligent, as both the hardware and software have made great strides. Brilliant displays on up to 5 large screens, in part with OLED technology, make the control of vehicle and comfort functions even easier to operate. The possibilities for personalization and intuitive operation have become far more extensive. This certainly applies in the rear, but also to the driver. For example, the new 3D driver display allows a spatial view at the touch of a button for the first time. A real three-dimensional effect is achieved without having to wear 3D glasses. The voice assistant "Hey Mercedes" is available in every seat, with increased learning and dialogue capabilities through the activation of online services in the Mercedes Me app. Moreover, certain actions can be performed even without the activation keyword "Hey Mercedes." These include accepting a telephone call. Hey Mercedes now also explains vehicle functions and can help in situations such as when asked how to connect a smartphone by Bluetooth or where the first aid kit can be found. The head-up display now provides augmented reality content. When navigating, for example, animated turn-off arrows, fishbones, are virtually and precisely projected onto the road lane. For the assistance functions, information from active distance assist, for example, is shown. The image appears virtually at a distance of 32 feet. This long distance allows for a very large image. The display area corresponds to a monitor with a 77-inch diagonal. Thanks to rear axle steering, the S-Class feels as maneuverable as a compact car in the city. The steering angle at the rear axle is up to 10 degrees. For the S-Class with a long wheelbase and all-wheel drive, the turning circle is reduced by 6 feet to under 35.7 feet. The interaction between the front axle and rear axle steering is configured to ensure agile responsiveness in city and country traffic together with a very high level of stability. This results in small side slip angles and a high level of yaw suppression. At high speeds the focus is more on stability, though without compromising precision and responsiveness. This added value is achieved by integrated actuation of the steering and brakes, and considerably improves handling safety as a result. Customers have a choice of 2 variants of the optional rear axle steering, 4.5 degrees and 10 degrees rear axle steering. In the 10 degrees variant the wheel size is limited to 255/40ths R20, allowing a larger wheel angle. One variant not discussed so much detail is the Mercedes-Benz S580e, a plug-in hybrid model that will be sold in European markets. A North American debut is not on the table yet, with a Mercedes USA spokesperson telling that the company hasn't communicated anything regarding S-Class plug-in hybrids variants for the US at this time. Driving this model is the same turbocharged 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine fitted on the S500, but it now operates alongside a gearbox-mounted electric motor and a 28 kWh battery pack, making for a combined 510 horsepower. An added advantage of the S580e comes in the form of 62 miles over driving on battery power alone, as per the European WLTP test cycle. The body shell of the new S-Class was designed with a particular focus on lightweight construction. The newly developed aluminum or steel hybrid body shell increases the aluminum content to more than 50% by weight. The high proportion of aluminum is achieved by using cast and extruded structural components. This form of lightweight design and construction requires highly complex joining techniques. It demonstrates the expertise of Mercedes-Benz in the luxury sedan segment, as well as the quality arising from close, yet barely perceptible body joints and the precise fit of the design surfaces. The extensive package of lightweight construction measures includes rigid extruded aluminum sections for the side members in the front, rear and sides. Specially developed, highly integrated die-cast aluminum components are used at important nodal points in the structure. The extremely stable side wall structure comprises the pillars, the side roof frame and the side members. The material mix of aluminum and high-strength steel alloys helps to reconcile the conflicting aims of lightweight design and crash resistance. The inner shells are partly made up of several components, with particularly large areas for the nodal points between the pillars, roof frame and side members according to the potential loads. One-piece aluminum side wall panels are a highly effective lightweight construction feature. Particular importance was given to achieving close joints and high-quality radiuses. The body panels of the roof, hood, fenders, trunk lid and doors are also of sheet aluminum. Up to 19 motors in the front seats make for comfortable seating, a number that indicates the complexity of the technology installed in the seats. However, the seats not only play a major part for comfort, but also for safety. When it comes to luxurious well-being, all the seats available for the S-Class carry the seal of approval by the Healthy Seating campaign. Energizing seat kinetics is now available in the S-Class for the first time. Small changes in the angles of the seat's surface and backrest tension and relax the muscles, benefiting the circulation. 10 different massage programs are available in the new S-Class. 2 new programs specially designed for the S-Class use vibration motors. The effect of the relaxing massage in combination with seat heating is similar to that of a hot stone massage. To this end, the seat heating is combined with the inflatable air chambers in the active multi-contour seats. The air chambers are now closer to the seat surface and are therefore even easier to control and feel. The massage programs take between 8 and 18 minutes. Their intensity can be chosen in 2 stages. New protective features for a severe lateral impact are introduced with the new S-Class. A suspension-based function has been added to the innovative pre-safe impulse side. When a side impact is detected, the vehicle body can be raised by the e-active body control suspension within a few tenths of a second. Pre-safe impulse side, an innovation in the experimental safety vehicle ESF 2009, had its world production premiere in 2015. The idea behind this was to make use of the time before the impact. The system moves the occupant away from the door panel and towards the center of the vehicle just before an impending side collision. To do this, the system inflates the air chambers in the side bolsters of the backrest within a fraction of a second when an imminent side impact is detected. This impulse moves the occupant away from the danger zone, increasing the distance from the door, as the impulse is also moderately transferred to the occupant. This mitigates the forces acting on the passenger during a lateral impact. This can substantially lessen the load exerted on the ribsage by the side collision and greatly reduce the risk of injury. Innovative suspension systems ensure an impressive travel experience in the new S-Class. The fully active E-active body control suspension on a 48 volts basis offers a unique synthesis of comfort and agility, plus additional protection in the event of a lateral collision. The 4MATIC air suspension with continuously adjustable damping ADS Plus is standard equipment. Close networking between all the suspension and control systems ensures maximum stability and safety. The aim of the developers was to exceed the high level of suspension and ride comfort of the preceding series while achieving a very high level of vehicle dynamics. E-active body control replaces the previous Magic body control. At the front, the new S-Class has the well-proven 4-link suspension. With the exception of the wheel bearings, all the wheel location components are forged aluminum. The multi-link independent rear suspension has been completely redeveloped to accommodate rear axle steering. To this end, the kinematics and elastokinematics were adapted, and the track rod at the lower steering arm level was moved from the front to the rear. The rear axle carrier is of welded sheet aluminum and weighs no more than before thanks to computer-assisted structural improvements despite the increased strength. A newly developed metal or plastic hybrid crossbar is bolted into this open-fronted section and has significant weight advantages over the cast aluminum crossbar of the preceding model. The suspension subframe carriers and the elastomer bearings of the rear axle struts were redeveloped in extensive simulations and driving trials so as to improve them with respect to NVH and handling characteristics. The latest generation of the driving assistance package has new and numerous improved functions. One example is predictive compliance with speed limits. The new driver assistance display clearly shows the operating principle of the driving assistance systems as a full-screen view. The first examples of the new Mercedes S-Class are expected to reach the US market in the first quarter of 2021.